Vintage styles and kalesas galore, Avocet Queries visits a place rich in Filipino history. A walled city in the middle of Manila. Intramuros is Latin for within the walls. It is the oldest district and historic core of the city of Manila. Also called a walled city, the original citadel of Manila was the seat of government when the Philippines were a component realm of the Spanish Empire. Avocet Queries decided to interview 4 locals from Intramuros about the current situation of media. Here is the interview.
Well, newspapers and magazines have always been biased when it comes to their own points and beliefs, and for me, that would be the main point of how magazines and newspapers are due to them being a business themselves. So basically, they've always been the same since newspapers have been invented before.
Siguro sa ngayon ma'am, minsan lang ako nagbabasa ng diaryo.
Hindi naman kasi ako nagbabasa ng mga dyaryo, pero tsaka ng mga magazine. Parang tulad pa rin siya ng dati na yung normal na dyaryo. Wala namang, yung mga laman ng dyaryo, wala pa masyadong nilalagay. Parang parehas lang po na nasa internet, no?
Madami na kasi ngayon na nalabas na newspapers. Pero kadalasan yung iba, mga packet lang ang nakasulat, mga ganyan. Yung iba naman ay puro tungkol lang sa showbiz. Puro ganun ba?
Well, movies nowadays, due to variety of talented people becoming directors and actors in every field, movies nowadays consists of mainly their passion when it comes to the kind of theme that they want to adhere to. Nowadays, like the recent movies like Dunkirk or something a bit more recent,
Yes.
Considering historical, and some movies are just relating to basically to the general audience. All I can say is the movies today are really scoping to a large group of audience.
Ganun din, minsan balita lang.
Balita lang. Pero alam niyo po yung mga pinapalabas ngayon, ganun.
Ano naman, yung ano lang yung science.
Ang pelikula ngayon, kung sa local, kasi more on more on romance, ganun. Diba yun yung mga uso ngayon? Sa love, about sa love. So, okay naman yun. Okay naman sa mga pelikula.
Mga pelikula ngayon, yung iba hindi na friendly sa mga bata. Halos yung iba ay puro tungkol lang sa love life ba yun?
Radio and television programs, though I myself have never been much for radios, though television programs nowadays really have the impact, really have control when it comes to a lot of media mediums that come into place when it comes to the Filipino people. Since a lot of international and local television programs have arisen, lots of shows basically are really helpful and informative at the same time.
Okay.
Mayroon din tayong sound lang.
Yung mga balita po, ganun po.
Minsan pag may
Sa radio, kasi meron ako nakikita sa Facebook, yung mga radio about mga article about mo sa mga TV na nabasa. Minsan kasi may mali silang nilalabas na mga information. Kaya minsan yung article na yan, nagugulo siya.
Kung tungkol pa rin sa mga news, medyo okay naman kasi yung iba ay natulong sa mga kababayan natin na medyo may mga problema, lalo na sa may kaso or about sa basta may mga problema tungkol sa mga krimen, ganyan. Medyo natulong naman yung mga taga-media natin ngayon.
Well, the internet basically is a very dark place, and the general internet that we view today is just the surface of it. So the internet itself is a really helpful medium for general people. However, misuse of the internet nowadays would always lead to ignorant opinions as well as biased opinions when it comes to the topics that really matter. So I can say about the internet right now is it's really a bunch of garbage right now.
Okay. Thank you, Kuya.
Ah,
Mas madalas kumpara sa TV, sa dyaryo.
siguro pabalipas oras na rin.
Sige. Thank you po, Kuya.
Sige po.
Yung internet kasi sa mga kabataan, malaking tulong yung internet sa ating mga kabataan. Kaso nga lang, minsan ito yung nagbibigay sa atin ng katulad ngayon, kasi uso ngayon sa mga kabataan, 'di ba? Parang maraming kumakalat na issue na hindi magaganda, na nakakasira sa isang tao. Kaya minsan meron ding positive tsaka negative na nabibigay sa atin ng internet.
Okay. Thank you po.
Yung as a whole, okay siya, nakakatulong siya sa mga estudyante nag-aaral. Pero yung ibang gamit niya, alam mo sa Facebook, imbes na magkaroon ng friend, yung iba ginagamit lang yung internet para makipag-away, parang pangit naman yung gano'n.
Sige, thank you po. Thank you.
And now, the questions are answered. Please tune in next time for another round of questions. Only in Opposite Queries.
Okay, so after a tiring day, we've learned a lot from the people that we've interviewed. Some were shy while others were straightforward and confident with their answers. Teamwork is a key in doing this project. You also need to have a lot of patience and persistence while doing interviews to show that you're serious to the respondents. Overall, it was fun and new experience to me, and I've learned a lot.
Here, and this is MIL Group Project Media Information Literacy. So today this is about my reflection video about the two photos I'm about to show here today. Now, in these two photos, each of these photos, defines the interviewee we interviewed, and some of them gave good points on our questions as well as how they deliver it. Despite the sunny weather, we've done our best to look best while interviewing these good fellows. Overall, this is quite a memorable moment as a group project. It is not every day you get to ask important questions to strangers while under the sun, but it was a fun experience doing so. As a bonus, we get to see some of the beautiful spots in Intramuros while looking for people to interview. It is a well-worth achievement as a group in making this video.
So the photos I have chosen for my reflection are the ones that I put on the document. The first photo shows that through this PT, I encountered people from different backgrounds and with different personalities. The man in the photo in particular struck me because he was very shy and his work ethic was quite intense for my taste. He goes to work and goes home only to rest a little and then finally sleeps. This work ethic heavily impacted his perception about media since he doesn't see much of it daily. The second photo, on the other hand, shows that despite this being a PT, I still had a lot of fun doing it. We traveled to Intramuros and got to meet really interesting people. Overall, this PT is the most exciting one I've done so far. I enjoyed commuting with my friends, trying to find our way to Intramuros. I also got to see the amazing sights to be found there. It was a really rich place and full of history. We even got to see 2 weddings at different churches. So it shows that through media we can gain more experience and more knowledge by communicating with others in our environment.